Junk Wax Jack with you for video number 1. It's my first video for this channel. I got back into baseball cards last year during the stay-at-home, not working part of the pandemic, for me at least. And then things got better, got a job again, and I've got a little bit of money to buy cards with. So here we go. This was a purchase just to get the party started. They carry these at Walgreens. It's a baseball collector's edge box. You'll see here it just has randomly inserted blah 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 1 in 8. Sorry for the crotch shot. And there's a lot of junk wax years, but there's some pretty cool cards. We'll get into it. Bless you. We'll get into a little deeper in the video, and I'll go through every one of them, and maybe you'll enjoy my witty commentary. Spoiler alert, none of the commentary is very witty. Anyway, so let's begin. Those are not quite as wide as, like, it seems like they were a lot longer, but maybe I'm just not remembering very well. So let's open this one real quick. So one of the things I thought was kind of cool about the big baseball when I was first collecting them is they were like a pack that wasn't some sort of like a Topps traded or whatever, and you could get the Olympic teams, which I thought was cool. So Mike Pagliarulo, I don't remember him. Oh, here's a good one. It's the Hawk, Andre Dawson. I like the designs on these, and they, you know, they still look good. This is Mike Kingery with the Mariners. Jack Howell. I remember him being a good infielder for the Angels back in the day. And there's Nelson Liriano. Got a little excited when I was looking down at the card and it said Bonilla. I was like, oh, Bobby Bonilla. I definitely don't have that card. And Mike Gallego. I remember his name, and I don't. I'll say another infielder. I also like the old comic strip type cartoony stuff on here. Oh, Pedro Guerrero. Cool. I collect him. Nice. I like these cards. Here, let's compare. This is a spoiler alert. This is one of the cards I got. Okay. They are a little bigger, a little wider, and a little longer. Next up, we're going to look at there were loose cards in here, and it's supposed to be just a mixture of, you know, some of the bigger guys, the little guys, maybe a couple of guys that maybe they had one card. I'm not sure. This is from one of my favorite sets, 1989 Topps. In fact, I'm trying to put together a set of 89 Topps and get as many of them as I can autographed, which is probably a fool's mission, but we're gonna see. I was inspired by Chris Cards. I'll put his YouTube channel below. I really like his channel. I've watched, it's a good sign when you can watch a video multiple times, and I've watched some of his several times. Oh. I got Dave Magadan for the Mets. That's going in the Mets book. Look at my gigantic. If you only knew, like, my hands are like tiny. Anyway, here's a checklist. Fred McGriff. Oh man, that's a cool one. I think there's a Howard Johnson one for the Mets. It has the Big Apple and Shea and all that stuff. Mike Neal is a draft pick, and front row. I'm pretty sure I've never heard of this brand. It doesn't even, I guess it's college. That's kind of cool. I have to look him up and see if I can find out what happened to him. And then here's a classic Steve Whitaker college record. No, we're kind of hitting the college stuff in here, aren't we? Oh, here's another one of those front rows. Rodney Pedraza. That's pretty cool. If you know anything about those front row cards, leave me a comment below. I'd like to know what you know. So here's a Ernie Young. Genre Studio. I like that. I like this better than the studio cards I've seen before. Classic. Who is this? This is Sandy Alomar and Roberto. That's really cool. Pinnacle made it an idol set. What year is this? Hang on. This was 92. That's a really cool card. Guess I'll put it with Roberto, so I don't have a Sandy Senior page in my little book. Tim Leary, not the acid experiment Tim Leary. Back there. Oh, Ryan Glesko. That's a cool one. What year? I don't know a lot of these upper deck. Okay, so that's a second year card. Literally had no, look at that, 0 batting average in 92. 14 at bats, no hits. Ended up doing okay for himself. That's a cool card. Oral Hershiser. That's Topps, and the only baseball player that I know of who is referenced in an episode of Teen Titans Go. I know this because of my kids. And here's a, Fleer World Series card from 87. John Tudor. I don't think I've ever seen this subset. That is kind of cool. Very patriotic from the looks of it. All right, Harold Reynolds. I have this one already. My fondest memory of him is not actually from playing baseball. It's from, he was the color commentator in one of the triple play games that I had on PlayStation 2. Wally Whitehurst, who was, I know him best as a New York Met, but then he moved on to the Padres. That's cool. Fred McGriff. Nice. You know, I was going back through the big box of junk wax cards. I hate calling them that, but I guess it's true. And it astonished me that I didn't really find any Fred McGriff. And here is Mike Pelfrey from the New York Mets. That's my team. And that's probably that's the newest card I think I've seen in one of these. That's a 10, isn't it? Yeah, 2010. And also, I wasn't following baseball during that time, so I don't know a lot of the players, even the Mets. So I'm gonna have to look him up. But I'm sure there's a place for him in my Franken set. I'll make a video about that soon. And, I've been needing this one for sure. Keith Hernandez 90 Upper Deck. I'm just kind of slowly cobbling together these, you know, my Mets players from that year, from those years, 82 to 92, I guess. And so I'm just kind of coming along. I'm coming by them like in lots or whatever, so I hadn't seen this one yet. That's awesome. I'm glad to have it. So it's $5 card box, which is a pretty good deal. You get 50 loose cards, you get a pack of unopened cards. From my little bit of loot, I got 11 cards for players I collect. And I also got one for my Franken set, which I'll make another video to explain that. And also I'll take the opportunity to look up where I found the idea for the Franken set. It was somebody's blog, but it's a really cool idea and I want to share it with you. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Follow me for more goofiness, and you know, do the subscribe, like the video, ring the bell, blah 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 blah. And this is Junk Wax Jack signing off, and have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.